people were able to break through this gate, break into the business.
And they're excited to host an event here at One Oak Field in Tulsa next month.
Tulsa Health Department tells me a language barrier, along with the lack of access and trust.
One person dead here on Highway 75 North.
Researchers say that they are focusing on a group of unmarked graves.
This is what we're finding right now in this area. We're finding a lot of these that are down. Some of these are snapped at the very base. Some of these are pushed over. You can see we're looking a little more to the east now. This would be right down Hobson.
Meanwhile, the president is holding a rally this weekend in Tulsa, and folks like her are already lining up.
I'm here with Mike Boatman, and he is from Evansville, Indiana. And right now, you're the fourth person in line, right?
Yes, I'm the fourth.
And when did you get here?
I got here 28 hours ago.
Awesome. And why did you want to come out here to Tulsa this weekend?
I want to hear President Trump speak. What he does for our country, for every one of us, is nothing for me to be out here 6 days early.
Well, thank you for your sacrifice. The bait shop's loss is America's gain.
Who officiate at same-sex weddings could be suspended without pay for a year.
Sir, do you have anything at all to say to the workers who are demonstrating? Dr. Hart, some of these people have worked here 30, 40 years. You have no comment, sir? Dr. Hart, you have to have something that you want to say to these people, sir. When I question management,
get the camera off.
I mean, but there's a woman who's pregnant, sir, who by doctor's authority shouldn't be having to stay here, and there's no other accommodations for her. She can't go to any other unit.
It's the busiest bar night of the year.
Red Bull vodkas, really. We sell a lot of those.
We just hit a parked car. You can see by taking your eyes off the road, you have no idea where your car's going.
Every day in the United States, 11 teenagers are killed from distracted driving. And 94% of teenagers admit to knowing the dangers of using a cell phone behind the wheel of a car, yet 35% admit that they do it anyway.
We've got the money to spend it. We want to be able to say, hey, this is what you want.
Is there anything better than seeing the smile on the kid's face?
I mean, that's what makes it worth it.
Officers have been playing Santa all month long. Instead of tickets, some Catoosa officers have been surprising people with $50 gift cards during traffic stops.
As the sun sets in Tailholt, you can still hear people working hard to clean up.
I bet I had 20 people here, chainsaws and piling brush and cutting wood.
Jimmy McManus lost his 80-foot tall tree, but he's thankful for a roof over his head and good neighbors.
And I really appreciate them, too. I want to tell them that.
I built that one probably 7 years ago. I'll tear it down and start over again.
Across the street, Jimmy Davis is surprised the quick-moving twister
It didn't last but about 15 seconds.
Didn't tear down his home.
I don't know how it's still standing. With all the damage right there, I'm surprised it didn't go completely down.
At the fire department, children are pitching in too, getting bottled water ready for anyone who needs it. The community is expected to be without power for the next day or two. Cherokee Nation Emergency Management Operations Manager Philip Manus showed us around where the tornado blew its way through on the last day of November.
It's Oklahoma. You never know.
We'll have to lay my ex-partner to rest. He can't walk, in too much pain, so we made the decision that we had to put him to rest. He was a partner and a family member. We broke one of the main rules of a police dog. He didn't stay in a kennel. I mean, he was part of the family.
I'm gonna miss him. Why? Why?
Already have a new partner, which wasn't an easy transition, but just continue the same road we were traveling with Creco and see if Axel can match up to fill the shoes of Creco.
We didn't provide these lunches to these children. They may be without assistance for the long winter break. I need 3 more. We do something that's kid-friendly. Here you go, friend.
There you go.
There you are. All right. They're going to get their vegetables and fruit and an entree.
Are y'all serving that good lasagna again?
It's not lasagna, but it is pasta and meat sauce. My main focus is to reach the children, but I'm not going to turn away any adults that happen to come. I can get you a lunch and you lunch. The people who donate their groceries, that has an immediate impact on our community, because I'm using that very food to make food for these children.
Thank you. One of my life heroes has always been Robert Kennedy, but he said first is the danger of futility. The belief there is nothing one man or one woman can do against the enormous array of the world's ills, against misery and ignorance, injustice and violence.